chitimbe school sabhuku kuchitimbe ndo vakatanga nyaya yechikora.
Greetings everybody, I am Mr. Lonak, the ambassador of Mashonaland West Province. Today I am in Karereshi.
This is my new home. This is my new home. This is my new home.
A rural settlement which is some few kilometers away from Magunji Growth Point. Right today I'm here to explore the life in Karereshi, the rural life in Karereshi. Here there are some schools here. We have got Chitimbe Primary School, we have got Chitimbe Secondary School, we have also a popular shopping center, Karereshi Shopping Center. So now I give you the video with a lot of exploration. I'm learning that this area was occupied a long time ago.
Please, if you are new to this channel, Mr. Lonak, subscribe to my channel, comment, share.
$72.
Ini ndabereka 1970. Sako munhu tanga kuziva kuma 76 77 17 years uchikura ndapauta. Sako ndichinzwa pachitaura demand rinofanira 45
1945. Government yekudhara yeRhodesia
government.
Sazvora kuti kuno kwanga kutogara kuma 1940.
1940 kwanga kwatogara.
Sa area ine kana unachitsanangura kuti kunonzi kuchi?
Pakarereshi.
Karereshi. Kunondi kwasabhuka ne kuno?
Muno matikamira ndema sabhuku akadya matimba.
Kadya matimba.
But kuchikora chitenze Chitimbe Primary School.
Alright. Kuzi mazita yawo kuti Chitimbe, Karereshi, mungaziye kuti zvakange zvakambotangira papi?
Rokuti Karereshi. Kwezita reRwizi.
Rwizi.
Pasera.
Oho.
Rokuti Chitimbe School. Sabhuku kuchitimbe ndo vakatanga nyaya yechikora. Achivaka chikoro chemapango.
Sabhuku ku
Chitimbe.
Vari kupisa ndekupikwa sabhuku Chitimbe.
Pasera.
Alright.
Saka ndobva chikoro chazongoenderera mberi ndokuzo avandudzwo ndokuzenza Chitimbe Primary.
Alright.
Ende chane secondary futi pamusoro.
Yemusoro kwe.
Rasabhuka akatanga zvitango zvake.
Okay, ndosaka akazofika kunzi Chitimbe.
Chitimbe.
Munhu ndoshamisa kuti kuKarereshi haina chikoro chinonzi Karereshi. Chikamba chanzi Chitimbe.
Chitimbe. Zita remunhu.
Alright. Karereshi rangoita rikuwa rakangonzi kuti Karereshi. Alright. Saka munomu vanhu vanonyorarama nei?
Munomu vanhu vanorarama kurima. Achirima chibage. Business. Foje yakauyawo zvaine zvamanyi manji. Asi vanhu vari best kurima chibage.
Alright. Ndikuona mimwe minda munzvimbo dzasara ndozvanhu zvagara zvingori pero kuti manenge zvinzvimbo zvinenge zvangosara zvisingarimwe.
Aiwa aizo kwakutokundika nezvikwanisiro.
Alright.
Saka munhu angopotwa achikundiko kushanda panzvimbo
kubva ngosiyiwa
asi inenge iri nzvimbo yake.
Alright.
Mwana akakuru anouya utangawo kuvandudzwa panzvimbo ndopashanda.
Alright. Hakuna here vamwe vana vari kuzouyawo zvekare vachizotanga kuti maprojects kuno paminda imwe yeye yakanga yasiyiwa ye?
Hakuna vati vauya. Toita chishuwo ichocho chokuti dai vadzimbowo vamwe
asi kuno mvura ikadhirowa mabhoho munhu zvokuti munhu ada kushandisa bhoho rake pamba panombobatika mvura here zvakanyanya?
Mvura dzinobatika.
Unobatika? Alright. Nderipi rimwe bhizinesi rinokwanisa kuitika kuno?
Kunoku
zvinokwanisa maprojekti anokwanisa kuitika kuno?
Kunoku afanana nekuchengeta mbudzi nehuku.
Alright.
Negardening. Gardening ndo project inonyanya kuda kubudira but tozwe takundika nyaya yemvura, rwizi runooma.
Irwizi rwipi?
Karereshi wacho ane zviru. Sofa akatooma zvokuti mombe dzese dziri kurarama kana.
Abo.
Kuenda kwaMurereshi wamaguta.
Uko dzoenda ikoko
dzononwa ikoko todzoka nadzo. Unoenda nadzo dzoka nadzo.
Okay. Kunoitwa uri zvegouti? Hakuna gouti kana. Okay. Asi vanhu nenyenzara here hapana here vanhu vakawanda vari kutengesa zvipfuwo?
Ya, vanhu vanotengesa zvakafanana nemombe nembudzi
vachiwana chikafu,
vachikwanisa kuti vangararama.
But kukuru kwokuti kunoku munhu ada kuuya kuzoita business achibvawo somewhere. Nderipi business ramungati harikauya kunoku vanhu vari kunoku vanorigamuchira here business rogona kusimuka?
Ya, mabusiness kunyanya kumashops. Mashops vanotsigirawo vanhu.
Alright, so grocery. You see, this seems to be a end of the field here. The beginning of the field. But now, look, you see some form of ridges like this one. Yeah. But they are no longer doing production up to this place. Okay. Look at this. These are some of the stones that are being removed from the field. This is the challenge also that people get when they continue doing some crop production in raw areas. Washing down of topsoil, and then the land, the field becomes so rocky, with a lot of stones. So people try to remove those stones so that they continue doing some production. Look at this. When you look out there outside where there is no a field, you may see a very nice land there with little or a few stones. But here now, look at these ones. They are now big. When you are plowing now, the plow or some hoes, when you are tilling the land, they will be like so sometimes it will be very boring to continue doing some production on this type of the field like this one. So people try to pick some big stones, throw them out of the field. Right, look at this one. This is part of the abandoned field. This shows that there was a field here, but now it's been abandoned. Only some small stones. Can we say small stones? These are big. When they are in your field, you see, if you look closely on this footage, you may see some form of contour lines. Yeah, some rows. So people have abandoned some of these fields because the soil itself is no longer very fertile, and also because of these stones. I want to show you some of the portions that shows that it's no longer fertile. Look at this one. This is part of the fields. It shows that there was a field here. Look at this one. There's some tree branches. They were used to block a road that was crossing this field. But still, the area, if you plant something here, you will see that the land is no longer that fertile as it was. Most of the time, when these fields are abandoned, they start to grow some thorn trees. I don't know if there was some thorn trees like this one when people started to occupy this area. But this is a common feature now on most of the abandoned fields. So look now, sometimes when you realize that your field is no longer productive, you see people start to search for those areas that were left unproductive. Like maybe areas closer to waterways, or on swampy areas where there was no tilling of the land. They start now to try doing some production there, go till. So look at this one. People are digging some some holes here. They want to do production here. Maybe so this area may be productive better than those fields that are left like with some stones. So people now try to do this one. I think they can do better things here in terms of crops on this portion, because it seems that this is a new place, or it was abandoned for some time. They now come back. It seems now it's a little bit better. Look at the type of the soil. Look at look. So maybe better now to plant some crops here. This bus is now going to town from Karereshi. You see, here there's a good road transport network. There is no problem with going to town. Going to Magunje is very easy when you are in Karereshi. Also because of some motorbikes, you can hire a motorbike from this rural area to Magunje anytime, even during the evening. You can get a motorbike. The road is not that bad, so you can go to town. Even if you miss the first bus in the morning, there's another bus that you saw yesterday, that one, that AVM one. That bus, if you look at it out from outside, you see that this is a strong bus. I think they are building it very well. Yeah, they are putting some improvements. I heard that they want to put even some televisions inside there. Yeah, also I was surprised to see that there is a charging system for some USB ports to charge your phones when you're traveling, which is not a common feature. You know, when we used those AVM buses some time ago, there was no such facility. But now, charging your phone in an AVM bus, yeah, they are maintaining it. They are putting some improvements there. It's so nice, so beautiful. I like that. And those guys, they are so energetic. Look behind me. There are some people who missed the festival. All of them, the two buses that comes from that takes people from Karereshi. Yeah, they missed all those two buses. I asked them what are they going to do next. They said they are going to wait for some lifts. So they said no problem. There are some lifts that are coming. Yeah, the transport is not a problem here in Karereshi. So they are waiting for the small cars to take them to Magunje. They said the bus is cheaper. It's $2 from here to Karoi. What it means is that from Karereshi to Magunje is just $1. But the small cars can say $2. But if you negotiate, you can get a dollar transport from Karereshi to Magunje.
Right, guys. People have been asking me, if I subscribe, am I going to pay? No. To subscribe is just as you follow. Eh? If you click the subscribe button, what it means is that next time when I upload a video, you will be notified by YouTube that Mr. Lonak has uploaded a video. Can you go and watch? You don't need to pay anything. It's not like subscribing a dish, guys. So here I am at the baobab tree. When you are in a village and you are talking about the place where you are going is close. Yeah, don't just believe that it will be closer as you can think. Look at my background there. These houses are connected to power supply. So I'm told that most of people who stay in Karereshi have got electric connections on their houses. They are using power. They are using electricity in their homes. Most of them. Most of them. I'm emphasizing, uh, imitating Zigo, saying most of them, yeah, to emphasize and to clarify. I didn't say every household have got power connection, but most of them they've got power, yeah, from Zesa. This is the rural Urungwe. You see, this is the village, and I heard that people in this area they stay according to their families. We can see a big like a village, like a big compound where we have got one family staying closer to each other. You see, what can I say? The whole clan like is staying together, building their houses closer to each other. Like for example, you can see the whole Makunda family may occupy maybe a bigger area, maybe having some around 20 homesteads in the same line along the road. Where sometimes they have your auntie's house, and baba mukuru, wana sekuru, and yeah, staying together there in the same line, like what you are seeing here. So we are on the road going to Karereshi, a shopping center. This is where we are going right now. This is the Karereshi river. We've got Murereshi. We cross Murereshi when we are coming from Magunji. Right, Murereshi is between Magunje, the CBD, and Urungwe Rural Hospital. Before we turn right to Karereshi. So here is Karereshi River. You see, I want to show you this Karereshi River. So there is a bridge here, which is connecting Karereshi. This is where we are coming from Chitimbe Primary School. We are going to Karereshi Shopping Center. So this one is not a perennial river. It dries up during the dry season, but Murereshi can supply water throughout the year. So let's go to shops. I'm continuing showing you some of the landscape and some of the life in Karereshi. From school to the shops, I think it's around the 4 kilometers. I don't know. 3 kilometers maybe. But at the school there is a bore. Then along the way, maybe 300 meters from the road, there is another bore. Now toward the shopping centers, there's a bore also. There are a lot of bores in this area. So even though this river is not a perennial river, but in terms of water supply for household use, I'm seeing that people do not struggle a lot in terms of water supply. Some people are washing their clothes at the boreholes there, and even the small kids are just pumping water there. Some cattle, they the bore. Look, people are just pumping water at the bore there. This is life in Karereshi. So we are now closer to the shops. Karereshi is a very old shopping center, dating way before 1980. But we are seeing some new shops that are coming in. New shops. I'll go to the front. I want to see the old shops there. People are still building, investing in a rural area. I don't know in terms of business, but there are a lot of buildings that are there. Hey. In those years, people with buildings in such locations were said to be businessmen. When you're having a building in this shopping center, so these are type of structures that are available here, and the space. I think space is very cheap because there are a lot of buildings. Yeah, some are building small, some are building big shops. There, yeah, you hear Karambazu, Karereshi, Magundi. This is Karereshi that I'm showing you. These are some of the shops that are there. This area has got a lot of churches, a number of them. Some have got shades. Some have got ground, just ground. Some they built some structures using farm bricks. I've got some roofs using thatch grass like this one. These are some of the shades that are available here. How many shades? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think churches that occupy this space may be more than 20. This place. This is closer to Karereshi shopping center. Shows that there are a lot of churches that use this space. Different types. They built their toilets here, cleared the land. But what I'm liking about this area is it has got some trees. They are not just cutting down trees like anyhow. If you look from a distance, you may not see the structures because they are not so big, such an extent that they can be seen from a distance.
Lighten up, take me on your magic river. Tell me all your dreams align.
All those structures that I was showing you, they are temporal structures. Where as a church, if you want somewhere to worship from, you just negotiate with the local leadership. Then you get somewhere a temporal stand so that you can go there and worship. But when it comes to time now, when you want a permanent stand, you want to buy it, you go to the Road District Council. I heard that here there's a place where some churches are getting some stands. They go there, make some payment, they allocated their stand, they can start to build permanent structures here in Karereshi. Here in terms of network, both networks are connecting, Econet and Net1. We are calling, we are receiving calls here, and also internet, though some areas it is not good, and some portions it is well. You can communicate on WhatsApp, you can go on YouTube. For content creators, you can check your YouTube studio, you can upload. Yeah, but Net1 is strong in this area according to those people who stay here. They are using internet. They are using Net1 for internet services. But my Econet was connecting. I had a portion. I had a place where I was going. I used to go there so that I get strong internet. Meaning to say, for those people who want to do some online studies while they are staying in Karereshi, it is possible if you get where there is strong network, or maybe you need to know where exactly you need to be when you want a strong connection. Also, if you do some researches or personal researches, online business, you want to order outside Zimbabwe, even in the city, it shows that it is possible to do so in this area. Right, look at this one. I don't know the name of this one. Very bushy. Yeah, chakafesa inshona. It's like chakakosa. I'm inside this shade. This is so cool, but the weather is hot. I'm afraid because this one is very thick, especially on top of it. Yeah. It is a good habitat for snakes. Look, there are some thorns here. I got a cut. So what I want to tell you is the information that I received from one of the villagers. He told me that there's some open spaces where some of the pieces of the land got no one who is occupying that space for the meantime. Why? Because some of those fields were previously owned by some people who went to new farms during the land reform program around 2002 onwards. So they left their land here in rural area like Karereshi. And some of them they sold, some of them they just hand over the land to the headman. Some of them they went and left no one at that at their homes, even on their field. But now some people just want land where they can do their projects. And if they wanted that land, can we say is still being owned by that person who went to the new farms? Now he has got that farm. Now he also have got the land in his or her rural home. And if that land is given to someone by the rural leadership, like the headman, is it illegal to do so? Yeah, if I get the opportunity to visit the headman, I'll ask if someone come and say, I want that piece of land which was previously owned by someone, maybe, or maybe check with the headman. I just want a piece of land. Can the headman just give someone that land? Right. We heard about the failure of those sub-good deals and so forth. But what about for these pieces of land where was once occupied by someone, but that person is no longer there?
This shopping center, the Karereshi one, has got electricity like in the community, like the villages, as I said earlier before. This is the line, the power line that goes to the shopping center there. This is in the rural area. So even if you want to use some refrigerators, you want to use a cutting machine for your butchery, you can use electricity here. How beautiful it is! So you can stay here. You can have a normal life, like what you want to experience in the urban area. Because a lot of people went to cities in search of electricity, because they say, oh, you want me to go back to my rural area to sleep in a house where there is no light, where there is no electricity? Oh, I want to use my refrigerator. Yeah, even some ladies will say, oh, I want to use my stove, my electric stove. I want to use my electric iron. How can I go to the rural area? Now, this is Karereshi. You can experience the urban life in terms of electricity. Fine. This looks like a desert. Yeah. Look at this one. You may find out that this piece of land was once productive, but look at it now. Even overgrazing.
I think so.
Yeah?
It's a deep tank over there.
Okay, yeah. I think this is the problem. Yeah, I got the answer now. Maybe because a lot of cattle come here, they are waiting on this ground for many years. This piece of land have been underused. Yeah, that's the cause. Is this? Yeah, is this still working? So let us get closer to the deep tank. Those who know the rural life know that a deep tank is a very important infrastructure in the society. This is where we go with some cattle for dipping. Dipping is a way of destroying some ticks. Ticks are parasites that sucks blood on cattle, and it may cause some diseases or transfer diseases also. So people, as farmers, will bring our cattle to deep tank. So I'm seeing this one is a deep tank in Karereshi. This is where we drive our cattle inside such a crow like. So you see, on the entrance there, it is a little bit wide. Then when it comes to this pool, it's a little bit narrow, get narrowed. Then it comes to this point. So now it is narrowed to make sure that only one cattle can enter this portion. Tell me how you do it in your area, and what is your experience with the dipping cattle. Tell me in the comment section. So when some cattle come here, they need to come one by one, so that when it goes to this point, there are no steps there. it needs to fall inside. But with the experience, I don't know how this cattle do that. They jump into water. Yeah, it will be very, very interesting. Or when you come for dipping cattle, jump into this pool, boom, then start to swim up to that point. When it goes to that end, there will be some steps that are coming into inside the water. Then they start to continue with some steps, then go out there. Some cattle may be required to wait there so that it will be releasing some water there. This is very common in rural areas. Some they put this on their farms. Though some people are now using sprays and a number of technologies now. Now look at the bus. It's coming from Karoi. This is around 4 p.m. and this is around 4 p.m. and the bus is coming from Karoi, coming to Karereshi, going down there. I don't know where it is going exactly. Oh, there's another bus that is following also. So nice, so amazing. So you can enjoy your stay in Karereshi, guys, because look, another bus is coming there. Look at the bus. This is the bus which carried us yesterday, guys. There are a lot of baobab trees. This one is a small one. I'll show you the big one with a, can we say a cave? So this one is a baobab tree. Baobab tree is very useful in our day-to-day life. With now the issue of going back to the traditional meals, traditional medicines, this one is being used. So, number one, the baobab tree, the fruit, the pulp is being used to make some drinks, coffee, and the leaves they are used as the like okra. That's that baobab tree, and the bark was used. The bark rope was used to make some heads. On one of the videos, I showed you a head that is made from the baobab tree bark rope. Use of bikes is very common. This is a big nest. People say Sakira Rakondo in Shona. The nest for the bird called Kondo, but I don't know the name in English. I saw it here in Karereshi. There's this small hill, some big rocks here. I was asking about some snakes. So they said they had problem with the snakes some time ago when they first occupied that place long time ago, but now it's now better. So this is the snake, the nest Sakira racho iyo. Sakira iyo. I think you can you see it very well. Tell me in the comment section the name of that bird in Shona, in English, and also some of the characteristics and its behavior. The Kondo bird. Some here at this house, at this home, in fact, this beautiful home with a hill on its background here. Here it seems the soil is still nice. When you get a field like this one, with such type of soil like this one, which serves for some crumbs like this, it may mean that the soil is better in terms of nutritional value. You see these rocks, these big granite rocks.
I was asking the local people if there is any gold panning or other mineral extraction in this area, but they said nothing is taking place, like any mining activity. Yeah, but I'm not sure if there is no any mineral. Maybe it's just they've not yet identified it, or maybe those samples may be having little mineral, or some of the minerals that are of less value. Some areas where people know some information about some of the minerals that can be extracted in this area. Kunozongoita nguva yatinozonzi kwaputika gold, like to have a time where they say, oh, there's no gold in this place, so we think we talk as if the gold has been now there is gold now, but it's not like that. But I believe it's only that the discovery of a mineral in those places. So that's what I think about these places. Look at the house, the beautiful house. Okay. Wonderful. Look at the kitchen. Oh, ha. Kitchen is nice. And the bedroom. The design. The kitchen. So now I want to get inside the house to see how it is, you know. So this is Karereshi. Go inside the house. Yes! Wow! Come on. Bwana saka vanhu pane ndiro apa ko choto ichi amusochishandisa choto amusochishandisa alright makakaona kuga design iwo mama ndovangu akaita kakichirikana
hanzvadzi yavo ndanga
saka akavaka mukamwana ku
akarata
muno muvillage
aiwa village rakabunda
imi makangomupa design
ndakangodhura cardbox pandakaiona pandadhura cardbox pandangoya ndineka cardbox nangu pangoita
vagona
ndovangobudisa
pamakazoiona apedza makaona sei
ndikatora ina kutobuda dhani iyoyo
madziro makaisa chii
madziro ndakaita zvekukwiya ndakanama ndobva ndakwiya
nedhaga chete
nedhaga ndobva ndazoisa matsito
ndodzikaisa black kuti tikupinya tuchi
tumadatsi iti tinanga tichipenya
anowanika kuno madatsi
madatsi anowanika
kuchidziro hakuna kunanzi
chidziro hakuna chidziro hakuna
zvakaroni Sora iri yekuno kwakazara magetsi.
Ane murume aidzoka paratema Chiwaro. Ndiye aishanda usesi. Ndobva azouya ndobva aita chirongwa chemagetsi. Ndobva tapindawo. Pachakapindawo ndobva tajoina.
Chani chakamira sei chirongwa chemagetsi?
Mainzi munobvisa 400. Mubva madonhedzerwa. Saka pana sakazobatana sefamily.
Alright.
Takabatana sefamily. Baba vanga vasati vashaikawo. Nabamini vangu vanemba yekunzi ukubataisa. Saka uzotizoisa ningirikini ari 2. Kanzi chingoisai 1.
1 ningirini. 1 transformer.
1 transformer muzokuita muchipinza kuita
sa 400 muno mukarereshi mamutombori here nemagetsi
mamusini
anga akaperera kupi
magunji
muroti 400 akadhonzesa magetsi kubva kumagunji
vanhu vakadhonzesa vaingopinda as a group mubvisa we 400 yejoining fee makutozodhonzerwa saka iko zvine zvokuzojoina manje zvaakudhura
Zvakuita mari izvezvi.
Asati azobvunza unokwa kutonojoina kusesi ndokutoku.
Alright. Kuti zvingobva panapa zviende panext.
Avabvumi. Unotoenda kusesa ujoina. Wozoya kutopinda mugroup.
Alright.
Wakutonzesa.
Azvakakutorera nguva refu sei kubva mumusoro mukabhadhara kuzosvika kunzi vamani magetsi?
Ina kungotora almost 6 months. Kuzwa vakangotanga vachiuya vachiisa malaini avo.
Makore apiwo?
2000.
2000? Saka zvakanaka. Asi zvakakubatsirai zvakadii? Kuya mukaita magetsi?
Mukaita magetsi kwakatibatsira zvakanyanya.
Imi muri kumashandisa chii?
Anapa tinokushandisawo kuona, kubikisa. Tisatokwanisa kumashandisa taimboiwa newelding machine kupeya.
Alright. Kuva ngomaraini vane magetsi vari kumbomashandisa chii?
Kuona chete. Marisevha vazhinji kuona.
Kungomashandisa pamba?
Kungomashandisawo pamba.
Kumashops ndopa akauya magetsi kuti?
Ndopa akauya kuti kuno.
Mashops?
Akauya kumashops.
Nice. It is very common to see in abandoned home. A lot of homes are abandoned here. I saw a house with electric connections, with a power line that is connected to its house with a meter box there, but no one is staying there. The flowers are just growing naturally, some mango trees there. I don't know what's the cause, but a lot of houses, a lot of homes, I don't know if the homes or houses, they've been abandoned. Do you see this big tree? I saw it from afar. Can you show? I was there on the road there. Then I saw this big tree. So I decided to come closer and see what is there. I was attracted by this big opening. So look now, I'm now closer. I need to go closer to this baobab tree. This tree has got a long story in our society. We share a lot of stories connected to this big tree, and it has also regained popularity in Zimbabwe right now. So let's get closer. This one, you see this opening, I don't know, can we say a cave? Because a cave is common in when we have what, some rock openings. But what about if we have what, a tree opening like this one? This is a baobab tree. I don't know if there is no snakes inside here. Look here. Oh. Hey. Yeah. What do you think about this tree? I want to tell you some of the things that I know about this tree, some of the things that I heard. I want to share with you. This is how it looks like. Okay, let me go to the side. This is another side of this tree. This is baobab tree, big tree. Okay, right, so I'm seated at the door of this big tree, my baobab tree. This tree is very common in Mashonaland West Province. It's common also in Urungwe. There are no many baobab trees. They are not so scattered like everywhere, because in some places we have got more of mupfuti, more of munondo, more of musasa, but baobab tree is not a common tree. You cannot see it everywhere. Though you can get it in that village, you can get it in that village, but they are very few. Unlike what I heard about Marsh Central, yeah. But we have got something that connected to this tree when we talk about it. You see this opening. It's not my first time to see a baobab tree with such an opening. So I was told that when you see a baobab tree, wherever you go, I was told by my dad, my father, he told me that it may be a sign that there was a home on that site, meaning to say maybe when people stayed on that place, maybe the ones who planted it, and these homes, they are not homes for this generation. They once be, it means that it was once occupied, or else it means that since these trees are few, people used it to go and occupy where there is that tree, so that when they go out there, when they come back, since it was like living in the jungle, they could identify, okay, this is where our home is. I think on one of my videos, I heard people saying when they went to Chipapa when it was so new, some few years ago, maybe some 20 years ago, it was difficult to locate their homes very well. So they used to use maybe some beating of drums. But this one, if you have got your home under a baobab tree, it could be very easy for you to locate your home if you have gone far away from your house, maybe during hunting sessions. Number two, this baobab tree is a source of food. Number one, the common one, the fruits. And also now people are now doing it, are now selling the seeds. In fact, they are now producing coffee from the baobab seeds. And also something that was so common also was cooking of these leaves, these tender leaves. People pluck it, then they boil, they cook like okra, and it produces a gel like okra also. They eat with sadza. The soup is reddish, but the leaves are so green. So in some parts of areas, the place where there is a muyo or the baobab is considered sacred. In one of the places that I used to stay there, muyo, there was some rituals that were being done under those trees. But I checked with the local people here, they told me no, just a tree which is just there on the fields. So I'm happy to be on this place, and I'm happy also that you can share with us some of the information that you know about the baobab tree, some of the stories that we heard about this big tree, and some of the uses of this tree. And I told you on before that the bark of this one is used to make some hats, some mats. It produces fiber, the bark of the baobab tree. So it's a very useful tree. I'm not sure about the medicinal value or medicinal uses of the baobab tree. Thank you so much for joining me, my Mr. Lonak. Please, if you are new to this channel, subscribe, comment and share.